All right, shall we play some Hozy chat room? I've been meaning to play this with y'all for a while after playing the demo. But there was like a conversation that I will address very quickly about the fact that this game used some Gen AI in their demo specifically for some of the art, and then they got critiqued on it, obviously, understandably, agreeably, and they apologized and removed all the Gen AI art from the demo and expressed that they thought that people would want them to have used it so that they could have a more story accurate art, even though it was like early in the development process. But they understand now that people preferred that Gen AI wasn't used for any reason whatsoever, and they replaced it with art from other games in their studio. Obviously, not super happy that they used it in the first place, but happy that they listened to feedback. And then I had seen someone say that it was in the regular game too, so I paused on playing it or buying it, and I reached out to the developers via email and I asked them, hey, like, did you use any generative AI in the full build of the game? Slash, will there be any Gen AI used in the future? And they affirmed for me directly, and I did post this in our Discord, a screenshot of it, that they did not use any Gen AI except for obviously those photos in the demo, that they hadn't used it since, and they don't plan to use it in the future at all. So I didn't feel comfy going forward until I could get some affirmation about the details of it all, but now I'm excited because this game is actually really fun. Hi, Lucy. Hi, Obscured. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Yes, yes. And like, I totally understand and respect folks who say like they're still not comfortable playing it because they had it in there ever. 100%. I get it. But for me personally, I feel like we lose a little bit of our negotiation power, I guess, with like companies if we push them to change things and then we still like punish them even after they listen to us and change it. So I like to, my personal perspective is I like to support them if they seem genuinely open to critical feedback and changing their ways moving forward. So, oh, and a good hydrate reminder. Thank you for the 5 stream streak, Obscured. Hi, Lucy. Lucy, how'd your collab stream go with the for the, why are my words so hard today? For the mutual aid stream? I hope it went good. I was AFK, but I had you up in the background. I didn't get to actually watch, so I figured I'd ask how it was. Okay, yes, let's go ahead and get started. Y'all let me know if the volume on everything is good. This is a cleaning and decorating game, if you've never heard of it, by the way. It's got a little bit of a storyline throughout too, kind of like oh, it's loud for me. Hold on. Actually, I think you guys don't have any audio yet. Sound mixer. Game. Okay, that should help. There we go. We met our community goal and there was lots of giggles. Exactly, Banana. 100% agree with that. This game is so auditorily satisfying. Well, and visually, to be honest, too. I'm glad you had a good time, though, Lucy. Hey, get in that little corner. There we go. Oh, no worries. Drive safe. Have a good day, pal. Thank you for the lurkies. Elism. Yes, I like herringbone floors. I think they're very cute. I used them quite a bit in my Sims builds when I used to. The only thing that makes me sad in this particular build you have to do is that one of the tasks they ask you to do, and you can't complete the levels without completing the tasks, is to paint the walls, and you have to paint over this beautiful wallpaper, and I don't want to. I wish they let me put up a new wallpaper instead of making me just paint it plain. It's gonna be weird though, because I played the demo for this, so it's gonna be hard for my brain. I'm gonna try to like paint or like decorate it differently than I did the demo. Hi, Freyso. Thank you for the quiet hello, pal. Oh, nice. We can let the little breeze come in. I don't know what colors. I feel like I'm usually a green guy. But then again, the warm tone orange might be nice with this flooring. And one of my favorite things is to watch other people play and see how differently they, like the choices they make are with the paint and the furniture and stuff. Like everyone thinks of things so differently, even though in your head it's like kind of like obvious almost. Hi, Star Celine, welcome in. I hope you're doing good, friend. It's nice to see you. It's funny that I'm doing this right now because my parents actually, I was talking to my parents last night, and they are decorating or redoing a home that they're buying from my grandma. So they're doing this IRL right now. Painting and sanding. All though, but I did have to like, I spent a good chunk of my morning trying to explain to my mom why it was a bad idea for her to get a puppy. 2 puppies, actually. I was like, Mom, you've never been a puppy person. You've never been a dog owner. Not a good one, anyway. She's like, well, I'm not working right now. I'm home. I have all the time in the world. I'm like, I know, but you still don't understand dogs. You're still trying to pick a dog based off of how cute it is and not based off of whether it fits your lifestyle, and that's how I know you're not ready to get a puppy. I think she thinks she can just get 2 puppies and they'll entertain each other, and I'm like, yes and no. It's not that simple. Yeah. Thankfully, they have no other pets, so there's not that to worry about, but my parents just have a history of not being the best with taking care of animals. She's like, well, we have a whole backyard and I'm gonna walk them. I'm like, when I say they're high energy, high mental stimulation, I don't mean walking them around the block, Mom. I mean, these are the type of dogs that want to go on hikes and need puzzles and sniffing new things and traveling and going on adventures. Like, are you gonna do that? Because I don't think so. Yeah, she wants to get, what's the official name for them? Alaskan Kai something. They look like miniature Siberian Huskies, and that's why she wants them. And I'm like, Mom, that's not a reason to get a dog breed. Cly, yeah. Oh, they've changed up quite a few of the items that were in here in the demo, though. I like to kind of do my best to get everything out first so I know what I'm working with. That's what I'm saying, Puppo, and she wants to get 2. I'm like, I was trying to convince her to at least get a dog breed that's more aligned. Like, convincing her to not get a dog is unfortunately unlikely to succeed. But I was at least trying to see if I could convince her to get a dog that's more aligned with her lifestyle. So, we'll see. She said she's not, like, 100% committed, but she definitely has gotten herself excited, which is not ideal. She was, like, complaining that the people that they were gonna buy them from don't let folks pick the colors they want. I'm like, yeah, because they care about the well-being of the dogs. And they want you to pick your dog based off of if it's a good fit and not whether or not you think the dog is cute. Yeah, but I feel like, Puppo, you would put in the work even if it was a chaotic decision. And I just don't know that she will. Okay, we got all the furniture out. It's too much for a single human. Real. It's why I always talk about wanting a dog, but you don't ever see us actually coming home with a dog, because it doesn't make sense for us right now. And I can want and dream, but there's a difference between that and actually being ready for another pet. Alright. The last time I put the TV on the fireplace, so let's try mixing it up. How can I rotate this? I know you can. And then we'll probably put the art studio somewhere over here. the lion to growl at me every time, though. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, baby. I feel like an alarm clock in a living room is kind of random, though. Yeah, I'm hoping that that breeder talks to my mom enough to realize that she should perhaps tell her not to get a dog, but that would require them to not take money being offered to them, so who really knows, you know? And we're expensive, real. I'm trying to remember how to... Oh, there we go. Okay. That's pretty cute as like a little living room set vibe. I would maybe want... Oh, but if the living room stuff goes pointed towards the fireplace, then how do we make the TV work? There should be enough chairs where we can... Yeah, Toasty and I have also talked about potentially wanting to move in the next few years, so that's been a big, like, we're not gonna pick up another pet when we're actively discussing possibly moving in, you know, a less than 5-year timeline type of thing. It just really doesn't make sense to do so. I don't know if I'll wind up feeling like that makes sense, but... This could be like a little plant show. I don't think all the plants will go there, but maybe a lot of the smaller ones. And then they could get good sun over here. Wish I could zoom in more. But that's cute as a little plant shelf, I think. Hi, Eisen. Welcome in. How are you? There's a lot of rugs. Maybe this can be like a little entryway rug. Can you put... You can, but that's kind of weird, isn't it? I think I want to put this little art studio stuff over here. Yeah, fostering seems like a great idea. Especially if you are interested in getting a pet, and then you can kind of like test the waters and find... I mean, if you're not looking to get a pet, that's also still a great thing to do. To be clear, but if you are, it can sometimes serve as a good way to figure out if a pet is a good fit for you. And then sometimes people foster just to foster, which is also great. Oh, this thing is gonna growl at me again. Does this person have so many different types of music players? How many music players does one need? Oh, sorry. I didn't realize when I clicked out it was gonna take away y'all's audio. I don't like when games do that and they expose me every time I need to click away. It's okay though. That looks like Stitches from Animal Crossing. How is this room both cluttered and there's too much space? Somehow. Like, I wish I had like a little stand for this. I just don't. What if this somewhere else? I don't know where though, but I could at least have. little like clutter corner, but not really like it. I guess this can go back up here then. That rug looks so random. Later in the game, you get like an ability to throw some furniture out that you don't like, but obviously we're not there yet. Not as nice because they wouldn't get the light, but maybe like this can be like a little kind of like entryway table. Fill up the space a smidge better. Oh. Yeah, it's from outside the window. Try to drop it out of location. Oh, you can. Oh, you do have the box already. Interesting. So we could just... Safety. Get rid of the fire. Yeah, no worries. Just get rid of the fire extinguisher. Who needs a fire extinguisher? Don't even worry about that. It's chill. Oh. I don't think I want this random toy either. I think otherwise this is pretty nice. Maybe I take some of this art and... It does look nice as like a little... Oh, I could take this and put this here. Why is the... There you go. Just needed a little something in the living room, I think. Maybe I take one of these plants and put it on the table. Yeah, I think that's nice. Okay, I'm happy with that. I think that's good. I actually think that looks nicer than the first time I did it. So good to come home from the big city. Dad is asking for help with work while he's busy on a secret project. Hi, Elise. Welcome in. Ooh, and they color in the one you finished. That's fun. Good morning, pal. How are ya? Okay. Yes, like you clean up the spaces and then you redecorate them. It's very relaxing. I'm gonna crack open my window. Give me 1 second. Ooh, shrimp check chat room. If you also need to stretch your bones. The kids got a new toy this morning because Junie's been losing her marbles lately. I woke up this morning, I opened my door to my bedroom, and she screamed and darted in. I was like, girl, what is going on with you? I'm thinking maybe Figuroni stole the first breakfast, the early morning breakfast. Do you need it a little bit quieter? Sure, I can do that. Let me know if that was enough. I know. Very satisfying. I love it, Picasso. I remember this guy has like a boatload of stuff, so it's like a little hard to figure out where to put everything. So we'll see how this goes. Although the last house we played was a little different in items from the demo, so maybe it'll be different. Still has all of his pumpkins. We also have to decide if we want to paint, which I probably should have done before I put stuff up, but that's okay. The good news is it's not real life, so you can paint under things. Oh, it's her again. She was in the last set apart. Oh, is she your muse? Because she's everywhere. Chaotically paints around things. Low-key, I get it. The process of, like, taping everything is sometimes the worst part of painting. Not that I'd say I recommend it, but I understand. Oh, I'm sorry you're feeling kind of blue today, E-Bug. Illy. Maybe it helps to think about how lovely yesterday was. And remember there will be more good days like that to come. What's up, Puppo? Yes. If you feel comfy, I would love to see, but I understand that's like showing part of your house, so 100% respect if not. Oh, yeah, they did great with the lighting. Oh my gosh, so many items. Okay, I definitely think having her outside feels like it makes sense. Oh yeah, we should paint if we want to paint. Looking at the items. And our options are red, green, and white. I like the green. This game reminds me a lot of House Flipper, which ironically right now it's on sale with House Flipper too, so that does make sense. Probably a similar audience, but I find this one more intuitive than House Flipper. That said, financially you do get more gameplay out of House Flipper than you do out of this one. Because there's only 9 levels in this one, I think. Which I know was a complaint some folks had. Oh, I didn't know you could paint on the... You can paint the canvas? That's hilarious. I did not know that. I should move that out of the way because it's gonna keep... Sometimes he tells me he's out of paint, and I'm like, no, you're not. Stop lying to me. Have you done your Finchy guide today, ebook? I know you're not out of paint. I just put paint in you. Don't lie to me. Oh yeah, I didn't check my brain cell or gender today. Let me see. Yes! My own requests coming into play. Let's go. Oh, it looks cute, Puppo. It's big. It looks comfy. I wouldn't even really necessarily know it's a loft if you didn't tell me. Cute. I'm excited to see what it looks like when the art gets in there. I don't know if I want to paint this front wall. I kind of like the patchy white, and if I paint it white, it'll go like really bright white. So I might leave it for now. Let's make a little... I do like to try to put the plants where the sunlight is if I can help it. But these weeds are kind of harshing my vibe. Does that look good? Yeah, it's cute. And then maybe we put his little pumpkins. I feel like people often put their little pumpkins next to their stairs for some reason. I don't know if that's weird, but... Oh, we'll see. We'll see. And then it's like, what chairs are supposed to be outside versus what chairs are supposed to be inside. I think this is like a little outdoor table. Wait, what does it say? Oh, for a date, but with who? That's kind of fun. That feels like kind of an outdoorsy chair. Maybe this one? This one... I don't know. We definitely need like an art area. Which I do think would be indoors, and then the like woodworking feels like it would be outdoors. I'll put his little motorcycle wheel out here too, and maybe this. I thought he had like an art table when I did this last, which I don't think we have now, which is kind of like, I'm like, heck, I think that was kind of helpful. I'd like to tuck this red tool thing near. Yeah. Ugh, imagine working out here underneath the fall leaves. It just feels like it would be so nice. I can't put the little blanket on. No! I was not trying to get rid of him. I might get rid of these pumpkins, though. Sorry to my Halloween appreciators. He's got like a little tea set. Oh, I zoomed in finally, which I've been wanting to know how to do. Except now I don't know how to unzoom in because it was an accident. So I wanted to do that earlier. How do I do it? Oh, okay. There we go. Alright, that works. Can this fit here? This would be nice there next to the plants. How about this little pillow? Can that go on this chair? Hi, Mira. Hi, Plant Star. Welcome in. Illy, Mira, I hope you're doing well, pal. I hate that there's like a limit on how far you can turn. Like this is the farthest you can turn, so your perspective is kind of... Like, what do you mean I can't put the pillow on the chair? Like, that's So rude. And if I can, it's like at a bad angle. Just, like, let me be happy. Ah. Rude. I do really like this little decorative pumpkin situation. So I won't rid us of all of our pumpkins. I think that will be cute for the entryway corner. Happy Sunday, friend. How are you? How goes it? How's your weekend? Okay. And then I want to put like his art supplies over here. Is there something inside? Yes, cute. Give him to me. Just back from the beach. Oh, wow. I'm jelly. I love the beach. It's not quite warm enough here for beach hours yet. But I'm very much looking forward to whenever it is. Where the heck do we want this, like, studio light? Oh, so the fire pit kind of goes out that way, so we could do, like, a little cutesy little seating setup around the fire pit. Or do we want it, like, dead center of the room to, like, take up more space since this is kind of empty? Ugh, I don't know. They said this was supposed to be like a date spot, so I feel like I have to have 2 chairs out here. So I'm gonna do that. And then maybe make this more like if it's just him. Or actually, I didn't know. The picture looked like a guy in the... I wish we had more rugs on this one. And then on the last one, I was like, I need less rugs. So there's no winning. Yeah, I mean, the rug under the art stuff makes sense, because then you want not to get it on your nice hardwoods. I feel very unsure about, I don't know, the items I've been given and how I'm supposed to fill up all this space. Those are weird as hell. Maybe I can do a little stacking. But yeah, my weekend was good. I appreciate you asking. It's been very nice and chill. Thankfully. We played some cozy games. I started a new book. Very, very chill vibes. Let's put some tea out on his table. Wish he had some, like, smaller, like, indoor plants, too. I think that would help with the vibes. What is this, like, square? Did I miss a spot when painting? Oh yeah, I must have. Okay. Yes, let's go. Illism pal, that's awesome. Thank you so much for supporting me for that long. Holy guacamole. How are you today, pal? It's really hard to control. I have regrets about trying to color on here. We'll call it abstracts. It is very cozy. I would agree. Like, I feel like those are garden statues, but like, I don't know. The yard already has... I guess I could... to fill up the house more. I have an idea. I need to get these out of my way temporarily, though. Ah, that sounds so nice. I love that. EB is real on a Sunday, though. I'm good, though. We took a nice little chill rest day yesterday. And I've been meaning to play this game forever, so I'm excited to finally be in the mood. I needed, like, it's not the most... It's not like a heavy stimulation game. It's very, very relaxing, which is nice, but sometimes your brain needs a little more than that. So I've been waiting to be in, like, a nice chill mood. And I figure if we get under... We don't have to do it all in one day, so we can always swap if we want, but... Yeah, okay, maybe we make this indoor space more full by actually doing the construction-y bits inside too, because I did this outside last time, so it could be like a good challenge. And I think it'll make the indoor space look a little more properly filled in. And then we can put this garden statue over here. Maybe like that. Enjoy your lurk, pal. Illy. One second. Oh yeah, good reminder. I did mine already, but if you haven't done your daily click yet, Sai has put it in the chat, so it's nice and accessible right now if you need to still do yours. Okay. Do I like that next to the fireplace? I think I'll allow some of them to... Oops. Yeah, that's cute. I do really wish I had one more rug in here. Like a nice rug, but... I think otherwise it looks good. I might just... put this back to... Oh, that's the radio. Cute. A little fan for them when they do art. Some light for their construction projects. I think this is kind of a vibe, chat room. I think this also looks better than the first time I did it. The camera settings are cool. Can I go like up? Oh yeah. I think I wanna... How do I get out of picture mode? This. So that that's not so cut off. There we go. Trying to learn what the controls are. I figured out how to go up. How do I go down? Where's the down key? Oh, you can take it from like a very downward facing angle if you do something like this. Cool. I know that girl in the sketches. It's true, we've seen her in 2 houses now. Okay, fun. Alright, pals, there's gonna be an ad, so I'm gonna take a quick piss pal break, grab a drink, and I'll be right back. Burp. Stretch your bones, take your meds, hydrate, all the good things. And I will talk to you soon. Oh, and Gabby and Dancer, I'm so sorry. I think I missed y'all sneaking in and didn't say hello. My apologies. But welcome, welcome. Hello, gamers. I am back. Thank you for hanging out. Mally and Lindsay, welcome in. I hope you're both doing well. It's good to see ya. Happy times, though. Alright, this is the last one of the ones that I've done for the demo. Although they've all been a little bit different. And this one's weird because it's like haunted. Well, I don't know if it actually is, but it gives that vibe. It's the light. I was like, why is it not picking up the trash? That makes a lot more sense, actually. The very, very first time I picked up this game, it took me longer than it should have to realize that you can, like, hover over the other trash and it'll collect it. I was, like, individually collecting the trash. Y'all, look at these gnomes. What do you think they're doing, chat? What do you think's going on here? Gnome rituals. Oh! I knew he was gonna talk like that. Oh, wait, if you, like... That's cool. If you take your camera outside where it's raining, it, like, rains on the screen. Whoa. I'm kind of obsessed with that. That's really cool. I did not realize that last time. Alright, let's clean these floors. Have any of you played this game or the demo of this game? I know I saw Shella play, but I don't know if any of you have played. Another indie game I want to play soon, maybe if we have time during our subathon, we'll see, it depends on how long the subathon goes, is that game we raided into the other day, Inconveni. I think that looks nice. That looks fun. And then in end of May, Paralives comes out, so you know we'll be eating that up. And then in June, The Witch's Bakery comes out. So we have a summer full of absolutely delicious gaming vibes. And I'm very excited. Who needs The Sims in their Bridgerton knockoff after they just released Royalty and Legacy? Crimes that they're committing. Can you clean this one? Yeah. There we go. Cleaning the windows is very satisfying. And if you don't like that it auto-completes for you, and you want to be the one to get all the nitty-gritty little details, you can change that in the settings, by the way. I don't really like that because then I get too stressed out. That's why I don't really play Power Wash Simulator much, because I find the Power Wash audio to be a little overstimulating, but also I find that the fact that you have to get like every tiny little corner like a little stressful rather than fun. I love watching people play that game though, which is funny. Y'all have any games like that where you're like, I don't play it, but I love watching it? I know when I used to be a Sims main, a lot of people would say that about that. They were like, I don't play The Sims, but I enjoy watching you play The Sims. Which I always thought was very cute. Last window. But Toasty's not feeling the best, which was why I was on break for a little longer yapping with them today, so I think they're having a flare-up of some kind, so I don't know how long I'll be on today, probably a chiller day, and then go spend some time with them and make sure they're doing alright. As a heads up. Which, I gotta be a good egg this week anyways, because the subathon starts on Friday, and you know we're gonna be busy after that point. I cannot wait to play Tamagotchi Life with y'all though, so I'm very excited. We have like this blue light vibe, so I think we go with the blue paint for this house. I remember this one having some pretty cool furniture that I liked. Why is this paint roll like never ending? There we go. I was like, when does this one run out? On the last house, it felt like it was constantly running out. You get to cover up all the weird gnome seance vibes. I do remember liking the furniture that this one comes with, though, ironically, even though it's all like very weird. So close, and yet so far. Although this has been the easiest room to paint out of all of them so far. Okay, nice. So how do I get the... what have I not done? Collect trash. I did all the tasks. Oh, one of the windows it's saying isn't done. Okay. I was like, why is it not giving me my furniture? Which window is window 3? One of them must just have like a tiny little bit not cleaned, because they look clean. Ah, there we go. Okay. Silly. But yeah, this is the musician guy. Oops. If I remember correctly, he has like 5 gazillion lamps, which makes sense since his place is so dark. He is of the neurodivergent branch that we are, that some of us are, which is no overhead lights, only nice, soft little lights. I know we need to get back. Actually, that brain cell reminds me that we need to get back into our... There's so many games right now, but I do want to get back into our, what is it, Ridgeside Stardew? That one is fun. I was talking to Kale about this the other night, though. The other night, literally yesterday. How there's like so many good games right now. It's hard to. They're all holding my attention, and I want to play them all the time. What about that? Listen, though, you should one day, Cranberry, let it take over your life. That, or if you want to bring this lad happiness, Coral Island instead. How do I turn this off? Listen, I get it. I'm the same, but sometimes it's nice to embrace that, you know? When you're in a position where you can. I know it's not always possible. Ooh, a slug gender? I don't know if that's, like, if you feel me, but I think that's a vibe for a gender. Oh, yes, they still have this. It's like a fake Campbell's soup. It's cozy soup, but it's like a little side table. So cute. Dang, you must be a talented musician. You have a lot of awards. What is that? Bro, is that a rat? Oh, it's like a stuffed rat. Do you have a cat? Is it a cat toy? Is it another one? Oh my god, another one. These were not in the first time I played. What are all these little rats? Why are there so many? I'm scared. It's called Hozy, and it does have sort of an unpacking vibe. A little less story and a little more centered around the cleaning and decorating, but there is a little bit of an underlying story. I would say it's unpacking meets house flipper. Not Spawn, by the way. I just played it and liked it. Played the demo. Okay. I'm gonna put these nomies over here for now, just because I need this space. I don't really know what to do with them yet. Our little gnome cult. Hey. Who told you you could go up there? I don't like that they talk to me. Kind of freaks me out, chat. Kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies. Oh my god, I started watching Little Simsy's playthrough of Tamagotchi Life yesterday on her More Simsy channel because I wanted to watch from the beginning. And it's very funny and very cute because she has never played Tamagotchi Life when she plays it, and I don't really think she watched anyone play it either because she is... The chat's like, oh, you have to have the sound on, and she's like, why? And they're like, no, you have to trust us. You have to have the sound on, like a good level. And then the character she starts making is Stanley Humphrey from her Sims series, the hot dog guy. And he starts talking to her because like that's how it works. And she's like, oh, he can talk to me. Like she gets all freaked out by it, and it's so funny to me. I don't know why it had me just cackling to myself when she was playing. And then she didn't really know about the art tools either. And Stanley Humphrey wears like a hot dog costume like all the time, and she like discovers the art tools, and instead of like understanding how to draw in a way that would give him like a hot dog costume, like around his head. She just draws a hot dog on his forehead at first. And very quickly she's like, oh, okay, I don't think this drawing part is for me. And she like moves on. But I don't know. It just really had me giggling. Like how little she knew about it before she got herself committed to it. Her reaction. She was very perturbed by the fact that they could speak to her. That game is so campy. I don't know if I want this, so for now it's gonna get tucked away. Alright, I'm again gonna try, because this is, like I said, the last one I've done since I did the demo. The first 3 are in the demo. They're a little different, but there's a lot of similarity. So I've been challenging myself to put things in different spots than I did in the demo. So I'm gonna try to put the computer setup over here this time. I also had the couch down here last time, so I'm gonna try having it up here. Feel like you need a solid good little lamp by your... And here's... Oh, I bet that's like a music mixer, actually. Interesting. Headphones. Probably a little speaker. I don't know what to do with all these rats. Why does he have 8 rats? He did not have 8 rats last time I played. The rat situation is really throwing me for a loop. I don't really know what to do about that. We'll do this as like a little entryway table, maybe. We also need to take the rugs out. Oh, you know, but if I put the... I guess this corner could be the music corner. I guess that could still work. So what do we got for rugs? We've got this checkered number, a little circle situation, and another checkered number, but like different. I think that'd be good for the desk space. And I think this would be good for creating the little music area. And I like this abstract one for this coffee table, which has a very abstract vibe to it. Like, do I put these together so they're like a couch, you think, chat? Or do you think you make it into like a chase for a single person? I feel like the chase looks kind of awkward no matter what way you put it. What if I did it... over here to this side, maybe? We don't have a lot of seating options, though. Could do like a little chair here, maybe. Don't know if I like that or hate it, but we have time to figure it out. Orange, black, and blue up there. that's centered. It looks pretty good. Give it a little more light up there. It's hard with all this artwork. They gave us all this artwork, but then they gave us a projector where it's like you kind of need to utilize the one empty wall for that purpose. I did not mean to do that. It's like, what am I meant to do with this shelf? There's like windows here. It's so relaxing and satisfying, Forest. I'm doing good today. How are you? Also, hi, Bells. Welcome in. Alright, well, you're just gonna stay here for now. You can't stay there, but I don't have a solution yet, so this is gonna be our music corner. So we'll put these instruments kind of on display over here. Oh, the projector's like hanging off the table. It can't be doing that. And what if we put this little pillow? Oops. Kind of brings in the blue a little bit, which I like. What am I meant to do with these rats? I'm still so dead about these rats. I thought maybe he was gonna have a cat, because he has, like... He did not have 17 stuffed rats when I played the demo. 17 is obviously a dramatic, but... Like, hello? I think this would be great for over here. Just try not to think too much of one specific room leaving, cleaning the kitchen till Monday night. I can't help it, and sensory-wise is very triggering, so I'm avoiding getting out of my room for now. Oh. Roommates, when you have, like, sensory struggles, is so hard. Because everyone lives so differently, and sometimes people aren't very respectful of the shared spaces. Unfortunately. Well, yeah, maybe these can go over here then. Glad you're taking care of yourself the best you can, though. All things considered. All you really can do. Let me take you and put you over here because this corner is still pretty dark. Okay, so we could put this shelf over here with his awards, which would make sense since it's his music corner. Don't know what we do with that other shelf still, but... Although are his awards too big? Let's see. And then... The only thing that with this game is that my little fingies get a little sore. Okay, I think that looks great, and we can make a little bit of a plant shelf over here, maybe. Oh yeah, that's nice. And then this can more comfortably go on the floor, I think. That makes more sense. Maybe this can be just like a little side bit. What do I do with this 17 candles? I don't know. Guess just use them to light up the space. And what the hecky do I do with 17 gnomes, chat room? Somehow gonna try to put them around like they're normal decor, but... What is this little guy? Just like a little bear. Maybe I just put him on the... Oh, he lights up too. Cute. I think maybe I'll take one plant and put him in the center of this table for some visual interest. I guess the gnomes could be the musicians, low-key. And I don't know what to do with the rats, so they're getting muted. The gnomes were enough weirdness to deal with for me. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with the rats. It's kind of a lot of empty space over here, but... I'm not sure how I would fill it otherwise, so... I guess, like, some nice empty walking space isn't bad. I'm just used to very cluttered builds. Lunchy? Okay, I'll be out in a sec. What about him? I'm literally finishing up my level, so I'll be there in a sec. Oh, we do have this random shelf. I don't know what, if anything, we want to do with him. There's just like no good shelf spot in this house. What am I supposed to put on this shelf? You know? Cute. Okay, perfect. Alright, this next one I will have not seen, so that'll be fun. He likes his musical instruments more than he does the neighbors. Real. Whoa, I didn't expect it to. Oh, because. Okay, I see. Alright. Lunchtime chat room, so I will leave you all with enrichment if there's anyone interested in playing. If not, no worries, don't stress yourself out. It is just for fun. If we have any raiders and you have the spoons to say hi to them for me, I appreciate you, but it's also a great time to check in with yourself. See if you need to take your own meds, stretch, hydrate, get some food, all the good things. Also, thank you, Forrest. Sorry I didn't see the compliment you had given me. And I will be right back. Burp. All right, cuties, I am back. Thank you for hanging. Sorry you got stuck. That is my bad. And Stop the Lights, thank you for the 5 months with your Prime Cutie Pie. I know you can use that anywhere on Twitch, so the fact that you chose to use it here is very sweet of you. And we're going to get into one I've never done before, so I'm very excited about that. Let me get set up here. Hi, Jennifer. I'm having a good day. How are you? Oh, that's my med reminder. Sorry, hold on. My PC's being stubborn. Why are you being stubborn, sir? You're gonna be an iPad kid and watch TV while gaming? That sounds nice. I was just telling Toasty that later tonight I want to, I don't know why it won't let me close this. Later tonight I want to watch Atla and make knees. They were like, okay, that sounds good. Oh, is this her apartment? The girl we've been seeing? Interesting. Ooh, that's kind of fun. Thank you for the 60 happy flaps as well, pal. Oh, wow. There's a lot of trash in this one. Holy guacamole. Oh, the game audio is still a little loud, isn't it? Here, let me... Ooh, I love that for you, Banana. That's awesome. We need more work on accessibility always. Hi, Lady Sadie. Anything in, a website accessibility? Never mind, I answered my own question. I'm gonna have to get my, website redone when the rebrand finishes. We'll have to see if Wispy is free for more commissions. Holy guacamole, there was so much trash in this tiny room. This room is so small. Is that trash up here too? Oh my gosh. Ooh, trash on the bed, and then you're gonna sleep on it? Arnar. Alright, did I get all the trash? No, why does it say collect trash? Not complete. Is there hidden trash? Oh. There was hidden trash. Alright, clean the windows and the floors and paint. Oh, there is quite a few like free website options. It's just usually you don't have as good of like design capabilities if you're using the free version. I use what is mine? Card, I think. And mine's free, but it's then you just only have access to the basic design tools basically. But that was enough for me. Although that's less bloggy. For bloggy, you might want to do like WordPress or something like that, or Substack, or... think Substack's the only one that I know of that has like an algorithm where your stuff might get pushed out to people even if you don't have like an audience. The color options for this one are very subtle. It's like pastel mint, pastel purple, or like off-white. I don't know what any of the furniture in this one's gonna look like, so it's hard to decide. But I think I'll do one white wall and then one minty wall. I like that this is like proper off-white. And we can always change it later if we change our mind. I wish we had this off-white on that first house we were working on. Hi Sage, welcome in, it's good to see you. Sage, you're always so sweet. You're almost always, if not very close, to the very first person to react to my Discord posts, and it always makes me smile. I hope you're doing well. Just try the minty color. I am a sucker for... Maybe it's yellow? I don't know. It's like a yellowy green mint color. If she has stuff that's more purple, we can always switch it over to the purple. In theory, I'm supposed to be able to zoom out, but I always forget how to do it. Oh, okay, I don't think we have to paint in there then. Why is it not marking that one as done? Oh, there we go. Sometimes it's just a little finagly. Now, I think I've seen a few people working on this one a little bit, and that this is one where there's like a lot of stuff to try to fit in a really tiny space. Yes. Like, why do you have a grand piano and a desk in this tiny little room? Oh, you have a fridge? Oh my gosh. I don't even think I was expecting that. Oh boy. I do like that the fridge is the mint color we went with over here. Girl, how is this supposed to all fit? This is like those 2x3 Sims rooms. Can some of the stuff be out here on her patio? Oh, she does have like a balcony. Maybe we can we put furniture on her balcony? Oh, we can. Oh, nice. Okay, wait, that could be helpful. Oh my gosh, she has a bicycle. Girl. Not the bicycle. Not the bicicleta. What are these weird little tiny lights? Oh, pretty. We can put some of the flowers out on the balcony too. Alright, it's not as bad as I imagined. Oh, her backpack is cute. She a musician too? What is that? Is that a speaker? I know, that bed is terrifying. You're so real for that. As a plus size lad, I'm like, there's no way that bed is making me feel secure. Oh my god, she still has more stuff? Oh my god, that cup is adorable though, I can't even lie. She's a trinket girly. They look like little smiskies. Little cat. Listen, I can't even be a hater. Those trinkets are so cute. Real Meg. Also, hi, darling. How are you? Or at least she has some shelves for me to put these trinkets on. I appreciate that. Why are all the shelves mismatched? I do not know. But oh my gosh, what is going on? Oh, I'm sorry, love. You know, Toast is having one of those days too where they're not feeling the best, so. Must be something in the air. I'm sorry it's getting ya. Glad we can keep you some company. I hope you feel better soon. Alright. So. I mean, this bed is just not structurally sound if we're being legitimate. So you can put stuff on the bed. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. I'll probably keep it up for now, but... I'll definitely put some of the plants out here. It's kind of hard to get the good angle of out here, though. Okay, that's cute. I like this little pink pillow to go with this little zebra couch. And then maybe we put this pillow on this chair if it'll let me. Might be too big. Heck. Can I? Yeah, okay, they can fit like that. That could work. And I wish I was that bitch. I love bright clashing stuff. But I do have a hard time, like... I don't know. I need it to, like... match but not match. I don't know if that makes any sense whatsoever. This will be your little piano bench, but I'll probably like tuck it to the side. So what are these stairs for? Is this like a shelf? If you had shoes, I'd put your shoes on there, but maybe we put your books on there? Baby bookshelf? Yeah, I think obviously these little pencils make sense on her desk. Oh, Ebug, thank you so much, pal. I really appreciate that. It's not like a bad, high anxious day, but like a medium anxious day. So the kind reassurance is very much appreciated. Oh my god, I love this little guy. He's so cute. Gimme. I want one. Put her little cat here. Cute. Mm. Oh, that sounds so lovely, Ebug. That sounds really nice. What'd y'all have, if I can ask? If I can ask and you're willing to answer, I should say, I suppose. Oh my god, look at these little guys. They're so fresh. I love them, Picasso. I think I'll put this little light up here so she can have like a little bit of light when she's in her bed. And maybe this little radio too. And I think this out on her desk would be fresh. And I'll put this here like she's sipping on her little couch, but that can double as a piano bench seat and a little side table. And then her little backpack. And then, I thought maybe this would be nice to stick out here in case she was cold while she was like sitting outside. Well, I guess she actually does have a lot of light over here already. We'll keep this down here then. Oh, it's like one of those 6 sunset lamps. I did not realize. Wow. Cool. Is this one of those too? Oh, yeah, I bet it is. Oh, that's so fun. So she can have some like funky fun lighting in her house. Oh, cool. This is a lot of light up here. I might take one of these and yeah, I think that's nice. We had spring rolls, but in German they're called summer rolls. And we had chats about living space, and they're both so sweet. We talked about queer politics. It was super interesting. Is there anything that's like different there in their perspective than you have from like your experience being here? Oh, I've accidentally turned the microwave on. And I don't know how to turn him off. Whoopsie. What's this? Our microphone from that photo. She's holding a microphone in that one. With the sister, maybe. Sometimes things have like little things you can read. One little pig would cover a month's rent. Oh, I wish. More queer exclusive spaces, I think, but I'm not super sure. Fair. Fair. Dad made mounts for the wall, too. Mounts for the wall. Was I supposed to use some of these shelves for hanging this bicycle on the wall? Oh. That's okay. I like it outside on the patio. I think this looks very cute. I'm happy with it. Hey, get back up. I was saying earlier that I think it's like unpacking meets House Flipper if you've ever played. Um, I would also say that compared to, I would say unpacking has more storytelling aspects. This has a little bit, but it's more of the gentle, like placing items that you get from the unpacking vibe. But otherwise, it's like cleaning and decorating more than it is. Like the story is kind of like a side element. Hi, Clemmy. It's going really good. We just had a really fun one where we did this like really tiny apartment. How's your day going? They have some different terms they use called FLINTA for marginalized genders. It's women, lesbian, intersex, non binary, trans, and agender. Honestly, that's really nice. I feel like we could utilize more terminology for something like that. A tree house? Whoa. I wonder what this is. Interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone do the tree house. I didn't know there was a tree house. This is so cool. Only kids allowed, members only. Wait, that's so cute. Okay, we're supposed to remove the old roof. How do I do that? Is it like this? Yes. I love how real these trees look around it. This is such a pretty tree. I wonder what kind of tree this is. I like the texture of the foliage. Oh, I'm sorry you're having a horizontal day. You know, it seems like there's something in the air. Toasty's feeling a little flared up. Meg was saying they had a little bit of a sicky day. Sorry so many friends are not feeling the best. Well, I'm glad that we picked a nice cozy game to keep company today. Whoa, it goes on vertical. I was not expecting that. I think I'm gonna spend my evening watching Atla and making me's, and I'm very excited for that vibe. And then I'll be live again tomorrow. We don't know what we'll be doing. My gut instinct says either back into Animal Crossing decorating, Coral Island, or both. But tomorrow Bee's brain might have a different idea, so... Oh, I missed, hold on. I didn't pull one of the old ones off. I hope your drive goes okay, though. There we go. Sometimes use tin so there aren't cisgender folks included in that space. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Cut off the uneven edges. What edges did they mean? Do they mean, oh, do they mean these maybe? Whoa. This is a weird mechanic. Yeah, this game has really nice sounds. I think it's very, like, ASMR coded. And honestly, sound design can really sell me on games. I feel like half the reason I really want to play Pokopia is because the sound design is so good. I love a good sound design. Alright, I haven't seen this furniture at all, chat room, so I'm stoked. Kids' furniture is always so freaking cute. Like, what do you mean they get all the fun colors and rainbows and... Like, look at these rugs! I'm screaming. The sound design in Poops is so good. Nope, sorry, sorry, Clem. So sorry. Hi, Jen. How are you? Oh, yes, it has to live on. I can't let that die here. No way. Legally, yeah. This sound make my brain go burr. Good burr. I love a good burr from audio. I wonder if some things are allowed to be out here. Oh, yeah, they are nice. Okay, that's good to know. And this Chili's benches. My pronouns are they, them. Thank you for the redeem, pal. We do have a little pronoun party going. If you feel comfortable and willing to share your pronouns in chat, please feel free to do so. If you want to learn how to add your pronouns next to your name on Twitch, you can do exclamation point extension and it'll teach you how. Just keep in mind that it'll share your pronouns anywhere on Twitch where they use the pronoun extension, so it won't be exclusive to this space, meaning it just make sure that that's something that you're comfortable with. Hi, Cade. Welcome in. Hello, hello. How are ya? Hi, Becca. Thank you, thank you. I know I was literally just thinking the other day, Clem, of typing in your chat or in your Discord, but I'll just say it to you. Gentle, extremely low pressure, but loving and lighthearted request for a Clemmy Cult of the Lamb stream again soon. I need more of our poop Cult of the Lamb situation. Oh my god, the way these twinkly lights can be hung is so fun. Stop. What do you mean I can like stretch them across? It's happening tomorrow. I'm excited. I'll probably only be able to make it to the tail end slash watch the VOD, but I am excited nonetheless. Let me give you a little. I'm giving Clemmy a shout out. Hee hee hee. Go follow Clemmy. Oh, what's your favorite fidget toy is a good question. I use my Neato the most, probably. I want to get some of those. TikTok keeps showing me these little like magnetic textured balls. You can not be talking about balls, it's gonna sound sus, but you can like rotate around in your hand, and I kind of want to get some of those. They look cool. Also love a good fidget spinner. When I was a kid, my classic was to spin my pencil in class. Is this more twinkly lights? Oh, yes, it is. Wow. That's cool. There's nothing on this side to like crisscross them with, though, which is unfortunate. I'll do that for now. Little crochet amoeba with a marble inside. Yes, I did that too, Banana. Thank you for the 85 stream streak, Kate. Oh my goodness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh yes, Bug, tell us about the new K-pop group. I'm not a big K-pop guy, but I did learn this morning that Shiny announced a comeback, if y'all didn't hear. Oh my gosh, is it more twinkly lights? Like, they know their audience, but I was not expecting a third set of twinkly lights. Is the clicking of my keyboard? Oh, yes, I definitely think so. There's actually a lot of fidget toys out there designed to have keyboard vibes because it's such a common. And there's like a lot of ASMR videos out there of keyboards too. For sure, for sure. What the hecky? Oh, is that a basketball hoop? Oh, where did it go? I don't want to necessarily say no to the basketball hoop. I just don't understand how to hang it up. Oh, not the biggest fan of that. I'm gonna not unless the creators are indigenous, which I don't think they are. No dream catchers in my house. Thank you. Oh my god, this little stuffed shark is perfection now. Absolute perfection. Oh, Catan! Oh, Catan, my beloved. My love-hate relationship for you. Oh, a giant sword. Amazing. Ooh, I've heard good things about Red Velvet. The gnomes are back. Oh my gosh, so many toys. What am I supposed to do with all these toys? Where am I supposed to put them all? Especially because I don't think I've been given any shells. Hold to interact? Why did they go backwards? Illy Clem. I'll try to catch you tomorrow. Whether it's you here or me at your Cult of the Lamb stream, either way. Thank you for popping in today, cutie. That's very sweet of you. I hope you'll feel a little bit better soon. Okay, I guess this is a toy bin. Do you put some of the toys in here? There's treasure in here. Excuse me, what? Is there legitimately treasure? Alright. Well, you're definitely going on the bed. I adore you. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with all these toys, though. Tap interact. What does it want me to interact with? I don't get it. Oh, thank you for the follow, friend. Welcome on in. Letting kids have candles seems brave. Oh my god, that's so cute, though. Are you joking? If it doesn't fit there, can I put it here? Adorable. Adorable, adorable. What is this? Just a jar? Interesting. Some of these, like, adventure supplies could probably just be, like, around this bag, yeah? I think. You know, kids are messy. They don't always put everything away where it's actually supposed to be. Sometimes it's just sprawled out. Because they're kids. You go into your settings, and then there should be like a data management or something like that, and delete for Animal Crossing specifically. The settings on your Switch, to be clear. Stolen? Oh my gosh. Not the stolen from somebody. Rip. Can I not hang this on the wall? Ah, dang, I thought it would go on the wall. I think the soccer ball might have fallen off of the treehouse. Because there was a soccer ball at one point. And I don't think I yeeted him. Me trying to put this ball in the corner, but he just rolls where he wants to be. Silly ball. Whoa. I feel like there needs to be more stuff outside. So I might put this here like it's a toy box with a couple of toys just sort of scattered around. Oh, I found the soccer ball. Don't know how he got over there. Gotta keep their little walkie-talkies. One walkie-talkie for each kiddo, of course. Cute. I like it, Picasso. Good amount of clutter. You know, kid vibes, but like not too much. I want to scoot all of this closer now that we got rid of the... That's their little like adventure survival collection. Cute. Oh, that's kind of floating though. Sometimes with certain angles it's hard to tell. There we go. Cute. Cute. I love this one. I had never seen anyone do this one at all, so... Oh, it was fun to be completely surprised by the concept of doing a little treehouse like that. Helped the kids. Now I need to help their father get out of this rough patch. Oh, rough patch. Interesting. The home of somebody who couldn't buy happiness. The penthouse. Sounds spicy. Whoa. Why is everything in black and white? Collect trash. I mean, to be fair, he didn't even furnish this place, really. Where's the hidden trash? Because it didn't mark that as done. Oh, there's some out on this patio, too. Oh, it's a pool. Oh, fun. I want a little pool off the side of my apartment. I would be the happiest camper known to man if I had a pool like that. My own pool. Oh my gosh. But I'm such a little, like, pool autistic. Something about being in the pool and not... Like, your chronic pain doesn't act the same way when you're in a pool, and it's so nice. I feel free. Am I... Okay, I was like, have I still somehow not collected all the trash? Let's help this robo guy out here a little bit. Yes, I like being a little fish. I used to swim in the lakes and the rivers so much as a kid. Probably some lakes and rivers that we shouldn't have been swimming in, low-key. Yeah, I lived on a river for a while, and it was like a very muddy river. I do not think it was a river you should probably have been swimming in, but I was such a swimmer kid. My parents were never going to keep me from swimming in there, considering we lived right next to it. Oh well, a guy's gotta swim, exactly. You get me. I know my priorities. Oh, I'm yeeting the ducky around though. Nice. Okay, the floor is all clean. Oh, now these grubby windows. Whoa, these look crusty. How'd they get that crusty, buddy? Have these windows never been cleaned the entire time anybody has ever lived here? Like, I don't understand. Nice. Paint left wall. And carpet the floor. Ew, no. You're gonna make me put carpet on this. Oh, it hurts me. Why? My parents just put carpet over their wood floors. And that hurt me too. A beautiful penthouse apartment and you're making me put carpet down. Pain. Suffering. Why is there so much extra carpet? Don't tell me I'm supposed to carpet out here, right? Okay. What's all this extra carpet for? Hi, Queermint. How are you? Welcome in. Well, how am I supposed to pick a color when you don't let me see what the rest of the colors are? I don't know what I'm working with here. When in doubt, green, I suppose. Usually you can change it too, so I'll try to remember that. I'm doing pretty good. This game is a lot of fun, relaxing. Does make my fingies a little sore, but otherwise I'm vibing. I'm glad you're doing well. I hope everyone's had a nice weekend. If you joined us later in stream after our yaps, feel free to tell us what you've been up to this weekend if you feel comfy. For anybody. Any sunshine moments of your weekend, chat? Am I going to be allowed to see this in not black and white? Will I decorate it either? Oh! Okay. That's all I had to do? For real, for real? I could have had color this whole time. Alright, I'm turning you off, sir. I do like the color scheme. The color scheme is fun and kind of retro-y, which I very much enjoy. Plants. Always love some good plants. Ooh, lots of plants. Excellent. Well, they have a lot of huge things. I see 2 huge thing boxes, which makes me nervous. What the hell is that thing? I'm scared. Why are there robots? Why are there many robots? What in the midlife crisis is the robots? Guys, I'm scared. Okay, why blue though, when like nothing else blue? Why hurt me like that? Everything else green, red, gold. Why randomly blue couch? Okay, green mini couch. Masculine Labubu coded. I'm screaming. Not the masculine Labubu. What is that? Just like a wall divider? Interesting. That's a cute puff. There is a lot going on here. Holy guacamole. The car noises were overstimulating me. I have one Labubu. He's cutie. He's gray. He has little squinty eyeballs, and he hangs off of my microphone. It's my son. When I asked for one, I was like, Toasty, listen, I promise I'm not becoming like one of those people who orders a million and one of these type of things where you have to like buy 17 to get one, but I just like really want a Labubu. And Toasty was like, you can order 2. If you don't like the first one, I accept you ordering a second one. If you don't like the second one, that's it, besties. I said approved. Seems fair. Good news is I did like my son right away. He wasn't like my top choice, but he is cutie. Oh my gosh, he has one of those like sand thingies that you put on your table and people can like draw in them. Fun. Okay, flamingo light. Hi, Meowsicles. I slept most of this weekend, and also my mom got dentures, so now I have to get used to her mouth looking different when she talks to someone who looks at mouths when having conversations. Oh, that's fair. I'm happy for her, though. I know my dad's wanted dentures for a really long time. I know it can be hard living with, like, not having teeth in a society that is so, like, we're very smile-centric in America. So it can be hard having imperfect teeth, not feeling, like, judged. Okay, well, at least we know what we're working with now. We need some kind of table out here between these, probably. What is this? What is this like? Chat, what do you think this is? It looks like a DirecTV dish that you put outside. I don't understand that. This is hideous. I can't handle that. They have like a dining table that's specifically a dining table. Is it this? Okay. And then we obviously have to put that pretty sand thingy on it. What did I do with the sand thingy? Where did he go? Oh, real. The other day I was showing you all my Mii's, but I was showing you via the craft camera, and I could see my own reflection in the Switch, and it was really throwing me off. Not gonna lie, I was having a hard brain time with it. I wish I could hang this TV. I don't understand why they give me these nice fireplace spots, and then they're like, but no hang TV. I say, why? Where am I supposed to put the TV? I don't understand. Don't want to block the fireplace. That doesn't feel like it makes sense. Put like in front of this accent wall, maybe. I need what's the guy who knows about the feng shui? Yeah, it's tough though, because if someone needs sunglasses, them and of themselves are an accessibility thing for a lot of people. Because you don't want your TV up against this bright light. So it can't go in front of the windows. But I don't want to cover the... I can't be too close to the fireplace either, though. Yeah, I mean, I guess it can't hurt to ask, of course. But I know that, like, for Toasty, for example, not having, like, when they're outside, they have really bad sensitivity to light. Both of their skin and their eyes. They have really pale skin and really light blue eyes, so they have to have sunglasses on almost all the time. Okay. And then we can take the little mini green couch and maybe put him here? Question mark. These probably make more sense on this couch since there's a little more space. I'll put them in the corners. And then to match this guy, I'll put him in the center. Cute. We continue this conversation with my eyes closed? Or yeah, maybe you could like angle yourself or them in such a way where you wouldn't be so directly looking at their sunglasses or something. I definitely think there could be options. Then should this really be like this? Is this the coffee table? I kind of hate this table. I don't know. Mr. Tim, or whatever your name is, what is the feng shui of this room? What arrangement am I supposed to be putting this in? Because I feel like the answer is the TV is supposed to go up here, but they aren't allowing that, so I don't actually know. Mr. Kevin, is that his name? I don't know what his name is. I was just being goofy. Yeah, this really only works if this is like pretty far tucked in. So then the side table would have to go to the blue table. Put that here. What is the correct though? Exactly. Thanks for understanding me. I'm gonna put this over here actually. To be fair, when it comes to designing homes, there is like quote unquote right or wrong ways. You can do whatever you want, and I would encourage people to do whatever they want, but I will say there are like quote unquote rules, and I don't know what they are when it comes to this space, and it's bugging me. Kitty corner. Could try that. I always forget that that's an option, low-key. Good night, friend. I wish there was a rug I could, like... No rugs hurts me. I don't really know how to decorate with no rugs. I understand why there isn't, because there's carpet, but... that doesn't mean I have to like it. Get these ugly robots out of here. Hurting me. There's like so few walls to work with in this build too. I'm like, hello? What is the guy supposed to do here? Okay, Toasty, that sounds good. I'll probably wrap up after this one, Toast. Just a little shorty stream today, I think. And, I don't know, either rest or if you're ready, watch Atla and play Tamagotchi. Is that a cat? I think it's a cat. It'll probably be pretty soon. I mean, I'm just doing this house here, so if you want to play Coral Island, I can always take a little nap ski so you have time before we get into the nonsense. I do wish to not be on the PC, I fear. Otherwise, I'd keep streaming. But the body is crank. I guess that doesn't mean we can't stream it, though. We've done that before for... That's true. My brain was just processing that. Slowly. I was behind everybody else, but I was getting there. I think Dave is playing loud music. I hear him. Is this really outdoor friendly? Probably not. Do I care? Not really. He's like a little disco light. I didn't necessarily expect that. Hmm. The game is called Hozy. Also, welcome on in. You're having a nice day. You've got everything. The kind of thing you buy when you've got everything. I'm dead. What's that? Pinball? These are like balls for a pool table, but you ain't got no pool table? Where's your pool table to go with your pool balls? This is such a weird house. There's so much dead space that I'm like, what the hecky was I supposed to do with this? Do we make like a second seating area? They should add like a snap together feature for items like this couch. Thank you, LA. Well, I personally think it looks a little silly with like how much there is versus how much I was able to fill in, but I did my best. It's not my favorite one. I like the base. The base of it's really good, but I don't know, the furniture they gave me just didn't quite. The blue couch is still throwing me off because there's like nothing else blue in there. But, oh well. Alright, let's see how many are left. I do want to know that before we. We did what? 5? So I think there's 4 more. 1, 2, 3. 3 or 4, it's hard to tell. I only see 3. So maybe we did 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. So there's 3 left. Cute.